Hi, I'm Dr. Bill Spady, and I'd like to share with you some observations about a book that really has been the culmination of my career. It's called Bringing Heart and Soul to Education, and it's a book that I've had on my mind and on my heart for a very long time, but it didn't get written. I reached out to a number of colleagues to join me in sharing their experiences, sharing their work, sharing their educational models, sharing their professional perspectives in putting this book together. 10 different people have contributed to this book. I'm one of them. But the essence of the book is essentially this. What we have called educational reform in the United States in particular has become a one-dimensional, monolithic, and very mechanistic model and way of educating. In fact, to call it educating, some would argue, is inappropriate. What it has left out completely is the voice of the child. What it has left out is the essence of who the child is, of who human beings are, of the talents that they have, and the deeper feelings and character of human beings that just don't come through in textbooks and pages and curriculum documents and test scores. So I reached out and generated a collection of articles that speak conceptually to what do we mean by heart and soul, what do we mean by emotional intelligence, emotional learning, what is the research base for these things. I have articles in chapters in the book on actual models of schooling based on elevating our conception of human potential and human greatness, and a number on classroom practices where mindfulness and bringing heart and soul to children is in fact possible within our public education system, but it has to be done in a very careful and gentle way. So there's an incredible collection of material and ideas here, but the essential basis, the conceptual basis of the book is something that I laid out in its first chapter. In that chapter, I have a much more elaborated version of this simple teeter-totter diagram. And what I explain is that, in fact, in our present-day world, we have a 400-pound gorilla sitting on this end of the teeter-totter and a tiny little toddler sitting at that end. That is, everything that is emphasizing academic standards, curriculum-oriented work, textbook-based learning, IQ rather than EQ orientations, left brain rational, everything here imposed by external controls from political mandates, all of that is weighing our system down, weighing learners down to an incredible degree. What I said, based on the evolution of my work over the last 30 plus years, is that what's missing in terms of personal empowerment and inner realization, what is missing is heart and soul. We have just gotten completely away from that with an incredible overemphasis on rational learning rather than deeper personal learning, emotional learning, and in fact, spiritual learning. So I'd like to recommend this book to you. It's a real eye-opener. I've said to a number of people, you'll never think about education the same way again after you have taken a look at this book. Each of these paradigms is defined, their differences are laid out, and I'm deeply honored by the fact that so many wonderful colleagues have been willing to share their wisdom and their passion and their heartfelt concern for learners in the chapters of this book. Take a look. I know you'll love it. Thank you.